At up to £1,000 a bottle, Joseph Drouhin wine from Burgundy is one of the most expensive new wines in the world. £60,000 or almost $100,000 worth of the 2012 vintage is off to London for an exclusive tasting by the world's top critics. Their views will define the wine. To maintain its perfect state, the wine is getting there in style, in an air-conditioned Range Rover.
London remains a very fascinating city for worldwide wine. The knowledge on wine is unbelievable. Any age is fascinated and interested in wine.
Vines have been grown on the slopes of the Côte d'Or, or Gold Coast near Beaune, since Roman times because the area has a combination of climate and soil that make it exceptional for wine production.
We have a great terroir. We have a weather that's enabled to ripen the grapes fully but not overburning them. We have selected Chardonnays and Pinot that have been selected over hundreds of years, and the experience that we all have now in mastering all these elements make those wines great.
The Drouhin family started producing wine in 1880, and their expertise has been developed through the generations. But the quality of every vintage is always at the mercy of the weather.
If you think of the whole year of 2012, it was very demanding and very challenging for growing during the growing season. But once we got the fruit, we got very little of them, a beautiful fruit. So it is, in the end, a very good vintage.
Whether the 2012 vintage is seen as a great year will be largely down to the reaction of the wine critics, and they're assembling in London for their first chance to taste the wine.
The fact that we have such a limited production, we have to be careful about every single bottles we have to put into that tasting. So we must be secured in terms of traveling, and that the bottles will be delivered on spot, in right conditions, in the right quality.
Really good. I have a slight preference for their whites over their reds, but I think that they're pretty good in both. So clearly a very exciting vintage, and especially in 2012, which is a very small vintage and a very good vintage. So I think in a year where you have demand exceeding supply, prices are going to go up.